What's up everybody, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel, bringing you guys another video on Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the debut of Hope's LD weapon, which is going to be coming out in conjunction with Boss Rush 2. But before we talk about that, if you guys are brand new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. That way you're not missing out on future uploads. And if you guys enjoy what you see on this channel, be sure to hit that like button and share this video as it does help me out. Don't forget to check out all of the fantastic resources out there for Dissidia Opera Omnia. I'll be leaving the links down below in the video description as well as the pinned comments. That way you guys can also do your own research on these weapons that are coming out and kind of make a decision for yourself depending on your roster and resources on whether or not you should be pulling for this character. Last but not least, thank you again to all of the other fantastic DFFOO content creators and streamers, those of you guys that create those visuals and guides, all the things that you guys do just to make the experience for this game that much better. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the debut of Hope's LD weapon. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Hope's LD ability. I'm going to be taking a look at it with full MLB and LD boards. That way you guys get the, maximum representation of what this LD skill is going to be doing for him. Now remember, this does come out with the release of Boss Rush number 2. If you guys are looking for a fantastic guide on that particular Boss Rush, I'm going to be leaving a link down below to fellow DFFOO content creator Simply Lost video. Check out his video, subscribe to his channel. He's also a wonderful DFFOO content creator and streamer. But Hope's LD weapon is going to be equipping him with a skill called Purification. This has 4 total uses, and it also permanently increases his own attack by 90%. When you use the skill, he's going to be healing your party's HP by 30% of max HP, and there's also going to be a 120% HP recovered overflow. So pretty much what Porum's EX skill does after you use her EX skill, any kind of excess heals is going to be converted into your party's actual HP. So it's pretty cool. This is very helpful. It allows you to hit that, past 100% HP threshold ceiling, so then that way you have a higher chance of survivability. And then afterwards, you're going to be delivering a 5-hit non-elemental magic AoE Brave plus AoE HP attack executed twice. This has the 60% increased Brave damage against a single target, 180% Brave Overflow. It does split HP damage, and then it's also going to be Brave healing your party based on 20% of the HP damage that's dealt. And then afterwards, Hope is going to be inflicting a frame debuff called De-Shell on all enemies for 6 turns. This will be inflicting Magic Imperil, which makes Hope our very first Magic Imperil character, allowing enemies to be more vulnerable to Magic Brave type damage. And it's also going to be allowing you to deal 20% more Brave damage on that target. So now you also have another form of Brave damage up. Now, as far as Hope's call abilities go, if you do use his base call, he's going to use his skill 1 Shell, and he's going to be granting the caller a 40% attack increase for 6 turns, and also granting the party magic damage resist for 6 turns. And then when you use his LD call, he'll be using, his LD skill Purification. You'll be benefiting from the HP heal and the 120% recovered overflow. And then he's also going to be inflicting De-Shell on all targets for 4 turns. So LD call wise, it's also really, really good. It really complements magic DPS for sure. So then you can give it to characters such as Kefka, for example, or Ultimisia, and it really does complement that. But let's just go ahead and take a look at it right here. So this is going to be Purification. So 2 HP dumps. And then you also get that HP recovered overflow, and you also get that Brave Battery. And as you could see, we've inflicted 6 turns of the Magic Imperil or De-Shell, so now these enemies are going to be more vulnerable to Magic Brave type damage, and you're also going to be getting a 20% increased Brave damage dealt on these targets. So all in all, it's a really good LD ability. It's very, very strong, especially it complements a Magic, brave damage dealer. So for example, on my JP account, I use this a lot in conjunction when Terra gets her LD and her burst, because she is going to be a magic DPS powerhouse, and this does complement her damage. Now, as far as artifact passives go, I go with attack plus 108 3 times, and then max brave plus 330 3 times as well. That's going to be your optimum choice as far as artifact passives. And then if you're looking to invest in Hope's Lufenia HG armor, it's the one that increases the party's attack by 5%. So if you have the tokens for that, or you're looking to build up Hope and you want to buy that armor, that is what his Lufenia HG armor is going to be doing. As far as the banner that's going to be featured, it's going to have all of Hope's gear, including his LD. This is also going to be your last chance to get Ultimecia's Burst. So like I was saying, Ultimecia's Burst run was kind of like a resource hell, because we have all these new LDs coming out, and it's really tough on your gems and tickets. So if you look to value a lot of Hope's LD, you plan on using it, and you plan on using his call, using him as a character, then maybe this might be a very beneficial banner for you, because the effects of the LD are actually quite good, whether he is a party member or whether he is being used as an LD call. The other 2 gear that you're going to be getting from this banner is Cloud of Darkness's gear up to her EX, and then Shadow's gear up to EX. Shadow more so is, I'd say he's pretty outdated at this point. You can use him for like some solo runs for specific dimensions. And Cloud of Darkness is also outdated too, but she could still see some use, because she does have some really strong delay capabilities for specific fights. So if you're looking to get some of Cloud of Darkness's gear, she's on here as well. But all in all, I think this is a solid banner. I personally am going to be going for Hope's LD based on my experiences from using him on JP. I actually used his LD a lot. I used him in Lufenia's, as a party member as well, and I found him really, really useful. I really like that HP heal, as well as that 120% HP recovered overflow, because it kind of gave me like, a little bit of a cushion of safety. So, in case I'm expecting like a huge HP attack or something incoming that way, I can just pop that and like kind of be safe, and it also does battery you as well. And then that rare debuff of having Magic Imperil along with having another option for brave damage increase is very, very useful. So for me, I'm going to be going for this. But remember guys, it really depends now on how your resources look like and how your roster looks like. If you find value in this character, he is good, just like with every other LD coming out and things like that. Well, there's specific ones that are kind of lackluster, but we'll get into that as we get closer to those. But Hope is very good. I think he's a good pickup, as long as your resources say so. But hopefully this video helps you guys prepare for Hope's upcoming LD debut. Thank you again for watching. This is 40 the Broadway Saiyan signing out. Mahal, everyone.